Hello. Hi. Welcome to Clearly Homemade's Friday Night Impromptu, where I craft and, or I'm sorry, where I chat and create with you. I apologize. My child was out sick for like a week. Well, no, it's like 3, 4 days, something like that. And hi, Joyce. And apparently he decided to pass it on to his mom. So right now I have a bit of a sore throat, which is terrible. Hi, Paul. And of course, I forgot my phone. You know, it's always a good time. And I got to figure out what to do with my headset because the cord is going to get in the way. Okay, so new webcam. I'll show you guys something. Here we go. You guys are going to get a sneak peek on something I've been working on. You ready? Let's see how well this works. Watch this. Come on, do it, do it, do it. I am working on Christmas cards. Come on. There you go. Look at that. It zoomed right in. You guys can see these awesome Christmas cards I've been working on. I love it. Okay, so that's my new webcam. It zooms. It's clear. It is gorgeous. I am so happy I found it. It had over 10,000 reviews, which is awesome. And it was a 4.4 rating for 10,000 reviews. There's a Logitech something or other. I don't know. If you're really interested, I can find you the link to the one that I purchased. But it's definitely a huge upgrade. I also have a different setup for my webcam. Something that's a little bit more easier to use because the way I had it before, I was hitting everything and stuff. So this time it's definitely a different setup. It's a terrible looking setup, but it works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on these bad boys. And this has been a little too low. Let's see if I can get a smaller one of these dots. I'm rolling dots today. Go. Go and push it in. Just like that. Look at that. Sections. Did not work on this at all during the week. Taking care of a sick kid. Look at this. Let me show you. Ready for the zoom? Come on. You can do it. Zoom, darn it. You gave me a problem before too with this because there's so much going on. Okay. I have to figure a different way to do that. So my child is ill, or was. So doing anything when he was like that. I mean, it wasn't a terrible sickness. He still kind of has it. Just a cough and some nose stuff. You know, and he did have a bit of a fever. So he was not able to go to preschool because of that. So I had him home. And I went from, I'm going to miss my kid every day to when is he going back? So I understand a little bit better about the joys of not having your child home. I just don't like change. That's my problem. Just to let you know, all note cards that I make are available. If you have a design that you want to see, let me know. I'll be happy to create with you and create your own set of note cards. I've been trying to figure out how to price them because most places you look for prices, they're commercially made. I have to individually make each one of them. So it's a little bit more difficult for me. I'm going to try to keep the same amount of suckers on each. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes sense. Okay. So it's 9 sets of suckers each. I think I might have to pull this guy up a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to sit a little too much on the ground. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad. Well, it's a good time. All right, tomorrow I'm going to do more work on this. I'm going to try to get the suckers done tonight so we can have fun. You have to see me roll these tiny little balls, which is not so much fun. But man, these foil cards, I'm addicted. My best friend has breast cancer. So I'm making her a card. I want to show it to you, but she follows my page. Best friend ever, by the way. She's like me, but with less of a filter. Those who know me outside of the professional setting, I'm a little nuts. So it's 9 sets, so it's 18 each. 72 times 2 is 154. All right, so it's 72 to 14, 144 dots. That's what I have to make. I mean, minus the ones I've already done. Then I got to figure out, make sure everything's set up the way it's supposed to. Well, I might actually just not have the ones on the bottom, or if I do, they're going to get pushed against the ground, which is not going to be that good. So the next thing I have to add on this dude is I got to get Flotsam and Jetsam, which I have the colors of right here and right here. So Flotsam and Jetsam are going to be put on here. I'm going to do Lol. No, Paul, she never gave me concussion. I've actually only met her in person once. I know her from WoW, from World of Warcraft. I met her on a page for the Horde raiding guild page that I do, or raiding group page that I do. But yeah, she came here once last year, and it was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I loved having her here. She was like the best house guest. She didn't ask me for anything. She just sat there and played WoW on my fast internet. Which, if you know me personally, I am not a fan of people at my house at all. Apparently people are trying to message me. I have a whole lot going on with World of Warcraft now. New guild, new stuff, you know, a whole bunch of fun things. Michelle, she never gave me a concussion, but she brought a giant metal rooster named Elmer. Oh, I forgot why she brought him. I think he was supposed to like travel the world or something, and she has a whole backstory, like he's in witness protection and stuff. So what happened? So he's here and he's hanging out. I'm like, we're gonna take pictures and everything. But he decided that he needed to try to take me out, and I was walking by him. So I had to, I broke his legs. Literally, they literally came off. Like I actually broke his legs. I had to metal epoxy them back together. It's nice to know that I have glue that works. It's a JB Weld metal epoxy. A whole lot of that. And Elmer has been good. He's sitting here. I've taken other pictures of him smoking a fake cigar in my crafter. So it's good times. I'm very lucky to have her. And she's going through these terrible things, and she's only in Mississippi, so I can't do anything. So I'm going to send her this awesome card. And I know she'll love it. She likes all my stuff. And then hopefully she'll come to visit. I'm not sure when. She's been dealing with family. You know how I feel about family. If I don't have to deal with them, I don't. I talk to my mom every day. That's different. I talk to her. Nothing in person. But she's coming down for Christmas, my mom. I'll get her for 2 weeks, which is awesome. So it's 2 weeks of her watching my child, so I can do stuff around the house, which is usually how it turns out. And I'm not saying any messages. Here we go. Lol. So Paul, I just read your comment. No, she didn't give me concussion, set me on fire, have a knife fight with me. However, I am married to my other best friend. He set himself on fire. I'm pretty sure, and that's why we're married. I'm pretty sure he almost gave himself a concussion. And as for a knife fight, I think he had one before we got married. So I'm not sure if that counts. But nothing with me. No, you wouldn't want to do that to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what you think. Apparently we're going to have different sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're going to go with 8. Less balls I have to roll. The details are usually the most annoying part of doing clay. I know it sounds terrible. So it's like, oh, details are awesome. No, not when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, no, I know he did. But it wasn't a real threat. Can't imagine him actually. I could actually imagine him actually doing that, to be honest with you. And I told you he's nuts. We're all a different kind of crazy. I'm just usually more vocal about it. Not professionally, of course, because this is my business. So if you ever wanted to do suckers on something, just take a little bit of clay. You don't even have to use this. What you can use is you take a ballpoint pen, take the ink out, and clean the tip. And that'll give you a nice impression like this. It's pretty awesome how that works. There we go. Look at these nice suckers. Suckers are awesome. Okay, we're having a little wiggly. Remember, it's hot in my craft room all day, every day until the winter, and then I can actually open up my windows and everything will freeze. You know, it's either one or the other. There we go. And tomorrow, this bad boy. So I'm also doing the crown and I'm doing the white hair, and I forgot to buy gold clay. I had to get a memory card for my phone because now that my child's in preschool and my knee is not being a jerk, I am able to exercise. I've been working on an elliptical, and I am more comfortable. It's easier for me to exercise if I can't hear anything. I had to concentrate on the music because for some reason the elliptical hurts my feet. Dumb, right? My knee is fine, it just hurts my feet. It's good times. Okay, here we go. So many of these little balls. It's going awesome though. And then I have, I'm pretty sure these suckers aren't going to come off. If they do, I have a fantastic glue that will work perfectly to keep these guys back on. And of course, before I sell anything in clay, I hand wash it with Dawn dish detergent. It's my favorite dish detergent. And then, you know, I use paper towels and then I wipe it down. The reason why I hand wash everything is to make sure that they can handle being washed. You know, these cups are totally usable. No microwave, you know, but you can drink coffee out of them. The Cthulhu cup, no problem at all. No dishwasher, no microwave, but you can definitely use them. And I don't want to say you can use them if you can't. It sounds like bad business, you know? Bad pool, old chap. My phone, I have a phone that's vibrating. Oh, look at that, zoomed in a little bit. This freaking webcam is so awesome. I have really been missing out. There we go. Look at that, I got some more suckers. Was it doing a weird zoom? Yeah, oh well. Somebody messaged me, but they can wait. I know I have another phone already somewhere. So all my pictures are taken using a really, really awesome phone. I gotta find it now, it's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, sorry, it's charging. So the neat thing about the phone that I have, it's a Moto G4, and it is a fantastic camera, even if the rest of the phone was kind of terrible. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was, I know it sounds so dumb, I'm complaining about this, but it was really bright. Like really, really bright. And when the screen is too bright, I get migraines. This one did not, but they almost give me migraines. My current phone, if I have it too bright in the dark, will give me migraines. And I don't just get a normal, like, my head is killing me. I'll get an ocular migraine, which means that I'll start losing my vision, which is really, really dangerous when you have a child. So I'll start losing my vision, and then so like I can tell if I have one because I can't see like the middle of my palm, and then it'll start to grow out, and it doesn't hurt then, but if I wait too long, the pain becomes so excruciating that I'll have to like walk around, and it feels like I need to take my skin off. Like it's an awful, awful feeling. Bright lights do the same thing. I have to be careful when I drive because the way the sun reflects on windshields, that can mess me up pretty bad too. I have no idea if it's my glasses or not because I can't afford go to an eye doctor. I wear glasses. This is what they look like. Woo. I can't see anything without them. So in the mornings, if I can't find my glasses, it's really scary. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to go with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 40 more of these little balls. I think I should go a lot faster than I thought. I'm still going to spend like the whole hour tomorrow rolling little balls of suction. So I figured I'd do a little bit today. Let's see what happens. And then after the video is done, I have some other things that I need to do. And I'll try to do some crafting tomorrow with this. I'll have to see. I have Christmas cards that I'm finishing up. Looks awesome. I think for Christmas this year, I'm making my family a set of homemade Christmas cards. Like a set of 12. I think it'll be really pretty. My mom's like, you should throw in birthday card and stuff. So I guess like a card of all seasons. Which is so much work. Which means she's going to be like, oh, I want a generic birthday card. I can't do generic. I mean, I could try. We'll see. So his webcam was great. I'm just really excited about it. I really am. Ricola makes the best tasting cough drops. For the first time all day, it doesn't feel like I have sandpaper in my throat. It's good times. Oops, that's too big. Okay, let's get these suckers on. Lol. Here we go. Oops. So you notice them, they're flattening it out a little bit, which means it's a little low. That's a little messed up, but I still don't think it's going to be a problem. Okay, let me get these guys put on. Come on. This is so neat. I love that I was able to get the colors correct. My favorite. Okay, move this up a little bit. Move you up a little bit. 1, 4, that's 5. That's 6. Look at that, it zoomed in. Look how pretty that is. 7. 8. No, we're gonna go with 8. Okay, it'll be fine. You know, I can go like this. Yeah, this is a little too low. I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing with that one. We'll figure it out. And then my son's talking about, what are we doing for Chris? That was him. If you could hear him. He's not supposed to make noise like that. He knows better. And he's talking about he wanted to be Bumblebee. He wanted me to make him a transforming costume. And that might be a little too much for me. Well, I could try, but can't guarantee. That is Florida. I don't even know who's Florida. It is hot. Can't imagine him wanting to be in a full box. It's a full set of cardboard boxes. Like he's so covered in it. And then he would be covered in these boxes in the Florida heat. And it would be rough. Okay, this guy needs to get turned around. There we go. Apparently some clay mixed in. The neat thing is you can just turn it around and then it's fine. Go. Oh, no, stay on. I might have to go to a craft store tomorrow. And, oh, I just dropped one. Look at that. See? I think I know how to glue these suckers back up. Okay. I'm going to have to go to a craft store tomorrow and get some actual gold clay. I think the gold would look nice. Okay, I see what's happening. I'm not putting them close enough together over here. Let me move these guys over. Only they're not quite so squished together. There we go. I'm jealous, Derek. It was 90 something today. It feels a lot hotter when you're outside mowing the lawn, which I have to do almost every day. So how big my yard is and how little my batteries are. Yeah, we're having a heat wave, and the humidity was not as bad as normal. It was only 50%. But still, there was no wind. I mean, we had a good rainstorm today, which means I couldn't, mow anymore, which is not so good. I have to mow twice a day to get everything down to where I want it to be, where I'm comfortable with doing it every other day. I still got a big plot to go. But I did find out today that I'm able to get Wi-Fi back by my pecan tree. Yeah, we don't have leaves turning here, which is fine. Well, no, that's wrong. I have a pecan tree. The pecan tree is my only indication that the seasons are turning. Because, I mean, obviously, I think it's a little cooler, but September, October, the pecan tree starts dropping its pecans. Which is why I'm trying so hard to get back there mowed right now. Because if the grass is too high, it'll be hard to mow because the pecans will go ahead and kick up, and I don't want to ruin my lawnmower. Man, fresh pecans are incredible. They really are. I have so many of these. 4, 6, 7. I have enough. Okay. 8, 9. 10. Yeah, man. The thing with my pecans, because I usually give like a pound to my dad, a pound to my grandma. I had a lot of pecans. I still have pecans from last year. When you crack them, you don't eat them right away. You let them sit out for a day. Man, that flavor is just incredible. I was an okay fan of pecans before I had a pecan tree, but now I love them. The only thing is, though, they're really a pain in the butt to crack. Like I have a regular nutcracker, nothing's fancy, but they are just intense to crack. Intense like a circus. Oh, really should have had my phone with me today. Apple season. I really wish. We're actually looking to getting a plantain tree. I think they're trees. But we're getting some plantains. We were trying to do pineapple, but we had a heat snap, I guess. And it killed everything. We only got 1 watermelon out of our watermelons. We only got maybe 2 tomatoes. Like, it killed everything. 3, 4, 5, 6. That and white snails. We had an issue with white snails. And they ate our tomato plant. We had a huge, huge beefsteak tomato plant. And freaking snails ate them. Hope they liked it. Nothing tastes better than pulling a tomato off a vine and then eating it. I went to an apple orchard when I was a kid with my parents. They made so much applesauce. It was awesome. Yeah, we had tomatoes in February. I believe it was, because our soil is black. And if you know anything about planting, I have no idea. But Billy, my husband, says that the black soil means it's very fertile. We're going to have to get some iron, I think ferrous sulfate, I think it is. And then we have to cover our yard in it. And that will supposedly get rid of the snails, because they're a really big problem here. That, and I keep killing locusts, which are really big, ugly grasshoppers. I hate them. They're disgusting. And anybody who knows me knows I do not like dead bugs at all. I have a severe phobia, which is the most ridiculous phobia in the history of phobias. And I have to kill them because they will eat everything. We do have 3 blueberry bushes that we're still trying to get going. We have a small orange tree or some type of oranges. We haven't really gotten anything off that yet. We have a cocktail tree, which has key limes and Meyer lemons, I believe, on the same tree, which is pretty awesome. GMOs for the win. Because, that's what that is. And they have been genetically modifying all of our food, because if you think chickens looked like this years ago, they did not look like this. Yeah, locusts will be gone for 15 years after this year. You know what? I'm jealous. When I was a kid, my grandma lived in Palm Bay, which is on the east coast of Florida. And my uncle and I, before I got my phobia of dead bugs, we would run over the locust. I remember, I just thought they were just giant grasshoppers, but they're so disgusting. Oh, look. I'm almost done. Which is awesome. Once we're done, which means tomorrow, all these suckers will be on. I'm going to try to get some of these fixed up a little bit, but I'm not really too sure how much I can. Once they're done, I'm going to get that gold clay. Yeah, Meyer lemons are pretty awesome. They really, really are. But I'll tell you right now, though, let me tell you, aside from Meyer lemons and aside from tomatoes, which, are delicious directly off the vine, you pick them up and I eat them like apples. I love tomatoes. Watermelon. Watermelon that is still warm from the summer sun. We compost. Well, we did compost, but then our garden died and then we stopped composting. We need to get a better composter for the inside of the house, but we have one for outside. It's pretty awesome. Orlando gave their residents one and our neighbor didn't need it, or a friend didn't need it. So we actually took his composter. But watermelon, if you get a chance to grow watermelon, there is nothing like the taste of watermelon right off the vine, straight in from the hot sun. It is an incredible, incredible taste. Like you just want to swim in watermelon. It is. I love watermelon. Watermelon is my favorite fruit of all time. My husband, or the vines that we had, we were supposed to get like 750 pounds of watermelon per vine, or some nonsense like that. And our watermelon weighed just under 28 pounds. The only one that we got, because the rest of them died because of the snails, and the heat wave we had, or heat wave. So, but yeah, we were supposed to get so many watermelons, and I would have just eaten them all, and it would have been incredible. Okay. Now we have 1 more minute, and then our thing is done. But here, look at this. Look at these octopus. You guys get to see how much work goes into making one of these. I'm not sure how they will look commercially. I'm not sure if anybody does it by hand for that way. Or they probably have a machine that does all this. It's probably all like one solid piece, and then they'll go and paint it. But you can see what I do is I take individual colors of clay, and I have to add it on. So it's something to keep in mind if you ever want to buy something handmade, like actually handmade. You're getting this kind of quality. Yeah, there may be some imperfections, but it's one of a kind. Like, I could probably try to replicate it, but nothing will ever look the same. That's awesome that you had the pumpkins. We were supposed to do pumpkin vines as well, but that heat wave killed it all. We weren't able to do it. Next year's garden is going to be set up differently. We have more room that we can work with, and that's what we're going to try to do. Yeah, I'm jealous about the strawberries. I love strawberries. My best friend's allergic to them, so we actually put the strawberries to the side of the house so she wouldn't, run into them on accident. But they ended up dying from the heat, and because it wasn't clearly marked off, I ran it over with the lawnmower. I admit it. It was my fault. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me for Friday Night Impromptu, where I create and chat with you. We got some work done on the Ursula mug. I look forward to hopefully finishing it tomorrow. If not, it'll probably be a quick segment next Friday that we'll be able to finish it. So until then, I hope everybody's weekend is fantastic. Please don't forget to join me tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we get this bad boy all set up with a tiara, flotsam jetsam, some white hair, and of course, that shell necklace of hers. Thank you again. I'm Terry with Clearly Homemade, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy. As always, I look forward to creating with you.